What is going on, everybody? Aside from my camera being a little off slant, what's going on? How's everybody doing? We're going to do something different today, guys. Yes, I have a Star Wars set in front of me, but I discovered somebody who does Star Wars MOCs and was really impressed by some of his designs. So I invited him to come onto the show, and he's going to be sharing with us some of the MOCs that he does and some of the work and the prep. And if any of you guys are into MOCs or into Star Wars, I think you're going to find what he has to say pretty interesting. Just going to say hello to those in the chat. We do have Astro Brick Films. We do have Orange Bricks and Mr. Star Bricks all the way from the Netherlands. Not a lot of people in the chat. It is Friday. I know a lot of people are busy. So yeah, without further ado, I'm going to introduce you to a guy named Tony Hardy, who lives in, I guess, the West Coast. Hey, Tony, how's it going, man?
Pretty good. So I live in Oregon.
What's that?
I live in Oregon.
Oh, you're in Oregon.
Yeah.
Cool. So basically, I was looking at your channel, and it said that you started in 2012. So you've been doing this for a while then.
So I created the YouTube channel then, but I didn't really post anything for a while because I just didn't have the guts to do it. So pretty much, since I was 7, I've been making stuff with Lego. So.
Wow. Cool. And you said that you're on a phone. It's actually pretty good quality. What do you have behind you there, or next to you?
So this is actually a.
Here, I'm going to put you full screen.
It's actually 6 foot.
I don't know if this is the lighting. I think it's the window behind you.
It's about 6 feet long. I've been making a YouTube series about it, like 13. It's called 1313.
Okay.
And so pretty much what it is, like the center planet Coruscant is has 5,000 levels,
okay.
And this is like the 1313 level of it, which is supposed to be like the dirty, grungy area. So this is where like the Mandalorian stuff happens.
Okay. Wow. So how many pieces would you say is in that MOC there?
Rough estimate, because I have no idea, but more than 10,000 probably. I don't know.
Wow.
It's kind of hard to tell because a lot of the structure I use Duplo.
Okay.
Because I have this big tub right here.
Okay, I'm just going to put you back. Okay, yeah. So, oh, okay, I get it. Now, is there actually any moving parts to it?
I did actually want this section right here. It's kind of hard to tell because it's like, it's actually like a fan, but
okay.
Let's see if I can get it closer.
Yeah, you're allowed to pick up your camera if you want to move it. Because I think that window in the back is
yeah.
There you go.
So this section right here, I actually kind of wanted to have like a arena, so people like fight off to like a cliff area right there. It's kind of hard to tell, but
yeah.
They actually like fight each other, and then there's like a void right there. And
nice.
So if say someone like got punched off too far, they actually get just chopped up in pieces. So.
Wow.
But right now it's just stationary, so.
That's pretty cool. That's actually not what I wanted to show, but that's like bonus. Yeah. I'm actually going to put my screen up and show, I guess, some of the smaller MOCs that you did. So just give me one quick second. I want to add the screen. So give me 1 second. I'm going to remove this. I'm going to add this to the stream. I don't care if people can see. Oh yeah, this was the video. Well, what about this particular MTT? This one looks a little bit different than the blue one that you did.
So that is was it the Trade Federation version?
Okay.
And so it's like the brown version of it, and so pretty much it's before the Separatists took over. And you know, people like the Phantom Menace, but
Yeah.
I personally do. So some people think it's boring, like the hierarchies and stuff, how they transition to
Hmm.
uh, stuff like that with the trade routes and whatever. But that's pretty much in episode 1, the Battle of Naboo, when the
Yes.
NTCs deploy on Naboo's like grass front area with the Gungans.
Yeah.
And I actually made this a few days ago. I mean, like the color variation change because uh,
Okay.
it's not a lot of those parts don't exist in dark blue or reddish brown. So I have to go through that and like change out like the majority of it to like accommodate for those colors.
Okay. There was another model that I wanted to show. Yeah, so this is the newer one, right? Like the one that you
Yeah,
did for the design.
yeah.
Yeah, that
So
looks
that
really
one pretty much is like um I actually have it over here built a little bit, so I'll go get it.
okay. So for those that are in the chat, I can see the chat on my phone. We are going to go through a few mocks that Tony did. This is a little bit different, guys, than the streams that I normally do because I think some of his work is really cool. Okay, so I am going to close this. Give me 1 second. And I'm going to go back to the screen. Yeah, I think the fact that the reason, oh, okay, so there it is. Yeah.
So what you see right here is pretty much the shell of it. So if I
Yeah.
go to the other side, it's just empty. So
Oh, okay.
that's how pretty much I pre-designed this model
Yeah.
because when I designed it, it's actually supposed to be like $200 max. So a lot of the interior like
Yeah.
doesn't exist.
Huh.
So
Yeah.
it's pretty much structure. The only play feature I actually included was um, there's a droid rack over there, but it would kind of fall off onto this. Um,
Yeah.
the front section like deploys the droids, and there's like a low gear section right here. So it's if you have the Lego set, it's exactly like that.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
and a lot of these colors are not right because I just don't have them right now. But like, if I just have the part in general, I'll just
Yeah.
include the set, and then buy the parts later.
Okay. Um, yeah. So no, that is awesome. That's actually I had no idea that it was only half of it. Like that's actually pretty cool. So now I'm going to show this particular picture here. And no, not that one. Though that's Corey. Hey guys, look, Corey's in my it's this ship over here.
Yeah, the Venator.
Yeah. So this Venator you created for someone who actually bought the rights to that particular design?
Well, they just employed me to like make the design, and it took around 2 months to make,
Yeah.
and it's about yeah, that big. It's right over there too. I can get it, but
No, it's fine, man.
okay.
Like so so you designed it, you do the instructions. This person gives you money for it, and you no longer have the rights to that ship, correct?
Um, well, I don't know legally because it's just like, well, I saw the file and I'm the creator of it.
Yeah.
So, um, I don't know if I'm supposed to sell the instructions to anyone or just give them away. Because I actually did do a 100 sub giveaway,
Hmm.
and what I asked was if you subscribe to my YouTube channel and Instagram, all of that, you can choose any instructions that I designed.
Yeah.
But
Oh, okay.
there's one instruction that I can't do anything because I signed a contract to
Yeah.
davescustoms.com. Like he
Okay.
officially like I can't sell that design anywhere else, post it or give it away
Okay.
for free.
Because like I look at this, and because I have a lot of Lego pieces, this doesn't seem like it would be expensive to actually piece out.
Yeah.
Like it looks really affordable, and it looks really, really nice. Oh, I'm going the wrong way again. Darn it. All right. So is that the base that you have now? Is that what I'm seeing here?
That's actually old MOC from like 3 years ago.
Oh, okay.
That's just different MOCs I've made over the years.
That's cool. I'm
I do a
actually
lot
gonna
of architecture stuff.
yeah, I'm actually going to go to the video because you have a video here that has a few more steps
Yeah.
of that ship. So I'm not going to show the volume. So that's, I guess I'm pausing it here. That's one of the stages of you building the ship.
Oh yeah. So pretty much what I did was I just made the structure of it first. Right here. Yeah, this is perfect. Um, I made like just the overall shape of it, and then I tried to figure out how to align the panels on top to make sure they're like the correct angle and stuff.
Yeah. Like,
And
yeah, I mean, just again, just looking at those pieces, I mean, I know there's a lot of sets out there that it would take you, some of those pieces would be hard to find. You'd have to bricklink it to so many different stores to try to get what you want. But when I look at the ship, I just can see that this is doable, even probably with the bricks that I have here. So yeah, that is really, really cool. I'm just gonna let it play here. That is really neat. I really like the back of it as well. And even the fact that you can't put like a cockpit interior or anything like that. Just the fact that it opens up, you can put some minifigures in there. That is just really, really cool. Yeah, that's another stage. I guess you have a lot of those maroon tiles. And can you talk about this particular MOC here?
oh, the Mustafar dual on Mustafar set. I didn't finish making that one because um, I just didn't. So I did it. I designed it around August and never really got back to it.
Okay.
And I kind of feel bad because I said I'm not gonna do that for the guy anymore, which
Yeah.
I kind of see. It kind of feels like I stringed him along a while. But if you go back a photo, um, it shows the droids that Obi-Wan and Anakin were they're fighting on. That
Oh,
one, right there. Yeah.
this one here?
Yep.
Yeah.
So I actually really did like that overall design, like that especially the droid on the left, because there's so many like arms I had to incorporate.
Yeah.
And I looked at the Lego set version and it wasn't good at all. So I just have to make everything better.
Yeah. Just want to see. I just want to show. So this is the concept, right? This is the concept
That's
here.
yeah, from the show.
So now I can see that there's nothing on the other side, but you actually took some really good pictures of it.
Oh, those are just renders.
Yeah. So how much do you think it would cost to like make this? To make the entity?
That one I tried to make it less than $200, but um now that I have like the freedom to add whatever parts I want to it, it doesn't matter to me because it just makes it. I just want to have it the best model design that is. So
Yeah.
$200 max, I guess.
Someone in the chat is asking, what is a MOC? It's my own creation. Let's see what else. You did a really good video. Just want to see what else. Oh, what's this here? Oh yeah, that's with the droids.
Yeah, all deployed.
Is that how many droids can actually fit in there?
No. So that's actually early concept. Now it's 30 droids. On that, I think there's way more.
Okay. Oh. What else do we got? What else do we got? Oh yeah, and is this the same ship or this is a different? Oh, what about this one here? Oh, that's the same one, right?
Yeah, dual Mustafar. That's pretty cool because with that model, I actually wanted to incorporate some LED lights for the lava.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I showed it in this video, but I have on my Instagram I have posted a photo. So like where the studs are, I actually incorporated the RGB light strip around it, so it makes the red glow.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
No,
and that's the vendor when it's all done.
man, that's looking pretty sweet, man. Really,
It's actually a pretty old photo because on the top panels, I removed a lot of the studs and replaced it with tile, so it's a lot sleeker.
yeah. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. So, and yeah, and that was one of the things that you said is that if ever you do sell one of your mocks, and you showed, and I remember watching this video of Ryan
Mhm.
when his mock came in like paper bags,
Yeah,
and
I
you were just like, "That's not what I want my work to be." You know, for someone to take my idea, sell it, and send it to someone in like random bags. Like that to me, I could totally understand that. Um,
that just it ruffled my feathers. I
so
like.
yeah, like so you got to the stage like you were building Star Wars mocks, and then slowly you got noticed and noticed, and then
Mhm.
people started contacting you and saying, "Hey, I want this, I want that. Can you make me this? Can you make
Yeah.
me that?" Right? And are there a lot of people like you that people pay like 100, 200, 300, 400 to like design stuff?
So there's a lot of designers, but they're not specifically uh designing for people, just like for
Yeah.
themselves. Because on Dave's Customs, there's like a bunch of designers that on Discord, there's a designer Discord for Dave's Customs,
Yeah.
and there's a bunch of guys that just talk about different techniques and designs. How do I do this on Stud.io or LDD? Um, some of them do design for other people,
Yeah.
but I haven't really seen a lot of people make a bunch of sets like I did. Besides Dave Buchholz, Buchholz or something.
And I mean, you actually say that in your video. What's the most money you've ever made designing a Star Wars set for a company that's going to take your design and your instructions and they're going to sell it on their own site?
Um, 250.
I thought it was 350 for the
Um,
wasn't there one that it was 350?
the MTT was supposed to be 350, but then I had quit doing it because I learned it was supposed to be like 13,
Oh.
14, so I just
Oh, so you never ended up selling that
oh,
one or that. Do,
yeah.
do you have the instructions to do the other side?
Yeah, I was actually working on that. Making all the renders earlier today.
Oh, okay.
So it's pretty much like the overall design's done. It's just
Yeah.
that I have to prototype it, so I have to just make it in real life.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I have a phone call. Oh well, I'm gonna call them later. It's actually a local number, but it could be. Anyways, so was that going to be your goal then to try to get as many parts and to sell that actual set? I mean, is
Uh,
that like the next stage?
just the instructions now, because I just want to design stuff, not go through the hassle of gathering the parts for people and make a custom box. But that's what I would want to do.
Yeah. Um. So you've made the decision, and I'll let you guys watch the video. You posted a video, and it's a very simplistic video. A video like there's a few people that have done it. I quit. But you really are quitting. You are no longer
Yeah.
going to spend hours upon hours upon hours of building designs for a few $100s to have someone just take all of that work, because I'm sure you're like dividing the hours and the money, and you're thinking, holy geez, man, like it's worth more than that to me, correct?
I would just rather do it for fun. Like this is for fun. Put money
Yeah.
into it. So like I have to make all the parts and design
Yeah.
instruction, sell it, and
So how
it's
do
really
you? Yeah. Go.
um it's really frustrating like making instructions because it's not just like looking at it and see like how to make it, but
Yeah.
like I physically have to think about the creator the builder, like their skill of like Lego in general. So
Mm-hmm.
I have to like break things down very simplistic.
Hmm. And is there like I guess a computer program that allows you to make Lego instruction books, or that's like an app or a special software?
Um, I don't know, like book wise, like not tangible books, but there's one guy called Mirko that
Yeah.
has like I don't know if you've seen his stuff, but it's like amazing. He
Okay.
like does like projects like um a U-wing that's not
Yeah.
big and very detailed. Uh, there's what is it? The droid from Rogue One. It's like K something. The black droid. Yeah, it's like 3 feet tall, and he like makes instruction booklets that are like high quality, like the UCS Millennium Falcon, like that thick, and it's just insane. And he all
Huh.
does it by hand, and I would love to do that in the future, make my own website and stuff.
So yeah, so you're gonna finish doing that particular MTT, and what's do you mind sharing what's going to be your next project?
Um, well, I do want to do both MTTs, the brown variant and the blue variant. Um, I've been thinking like what other things I want to make
Yeah.
because I've been thinking of the Palpatine shuttle, and
Okay.
I kind of want to have a UCS version of it, so it's like not big. Because if you guys seen like uh the Tiderium Lego set
Okay.
version of the that shuttle, that's pretty cool. It's like about that tall, and the wingspan is like 3 feet. That stuff's pretty cool.
Right on. I'm just going to acknowledge the chat. I'm normally pretty on the chat. I do appreciate everyone who is on right now. Yeah, Corey, if you want to hop on in about 7 minutes. We have Brett's builds in the chat. Astro is now gone. We did have the President Rock on Twitch. I'm pretty sure he's gone, and I'm pretty sure it's not really the Rock. Commander Cody Productions, who said that he made a small separatist MTT. That's right, you did a video on that, Commander Cody. I remember seeing that. And who else do we have in the chat? We have Liam, the pro gamer, Mickey Shy, and yeah, as I mentioned, Clone Studios. Have you thought of like doing streams when you're building your MOC and kind of just chatting with people and having them follow your journey, or are you just like filming it slowly? And
I just take photos here and there because streaming's like um I don't think a lot of people watch my streams, but
okay.
it's just like
Oh,
I do it here and there in my free time, so it's not like I dedicate 4 hours every day to
yeah.
design. It's just I feel like designing, I'll do that.
And maybe putting you on the spot, but how do you pay for the hobby? Are there ways
Uh,
that
so far, actually, all of this is like I haven't made like a single specific order for parts for this
yeah.
one. It's just parts I've had. Um, some money that I got from designing the sets. I got some parts for this, like a bunch of tiles.
Yeah.
Um, which it's crazy because seeing like a bunch of studs on it, after a
Ooh.
while it looks okay, but then you replace it with tile, and it's like it looks completely different. It's really weird.
Okay, well, I'm going to put your channel name in the chat. Tony Hardy 1999. Okay. Let me know if I spelled it wrong. I'm pretty sure I got it right. So guys, if you ever do get a chance to check out Mike's channel, he did a really cool video that talked about I do believe it's your latest video, right? And it says I quit. And you're like, from now on, these are my designs, these are my babies. I want to be in control of my own creations. And I think you got a lot of potential, man. And go with your gut. I don't know. Seeing your stuff for someone to own all that work that you did for $250, Ah, man, like I truly believe that you are making the right decision, and I think you should try to get as many parts as you can and try to make some kits and then slowly sell them, you know, and kind of go from there. So, yeah. Is there anything else you want to add about your channel, about, what's coming on your channel, other projects that you're working on?
Yeah. So 1313.
Yeah.
It's pretty much like, I wouldn't say 1/3 way done, because now it's like a foot long, or a foot and a half long, tall.
Uh-huh.
I probably want like 3 feet tall. Yeah,
Really?
you know, yeah. There's pretty much no limit to how big I want this to be. So I pretty much that for a long time.
Right on.
The Duplo, you can make some tall stuff.
Absolutely. That is really, really cool. So what I'm going to be doing now, Tony, you're welcome to stay. I'm going to be on for another 30 minutes. I have Corey from A&A Hobbies that's going to be hopping on. And I'm just going to be like, and maybe you can settle this once and for all. Is this the malevolence or the malevolence?
Malevolence.
It's the malevolence. All right.
Yeah.
I don't know why I always keep getting that wrong. So this is the ship that I'm building. So I basically do a lot of streams. I like building Lego Star Wars. I'm really into Lego Marvel, Lego Harry Potter. What's your favorite? I'm sure you have a favorite set.
Favorite Lego Star Wars set, or just Lego set?
I'll take either or, man.
I pretty much only buy Lego Star Wars. That's like my niche.
Yeah.
Favorite set. I'm just looking all over my room, so.
So that means that you don't have one at the top of your head. Like for me, my favorite Lego set is the Stranger Things Upside Down. My favorite Star Wars set is the 2014 AT-AT.
Oh yeah, I have that one over there.
Oh, Corey says he's got questions. He wants you to stay. So yeah, I'm just going to be building. So like, I don't know, like if you want to work on your mock and we just chat, but you're kind of like doing something, it's entirely up to
Sure.
you. Are there like things that you can work on your mock and just kind of set the phone somewhere, or yeah, because of the light, because of the outdoor light behind you, it's making your phone want to shut the iris.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if you have your camera like on a tripod or anything. Is it on a tripod, or is it just like?
It's on a janky what is it? Selfie stick.
Oh,
I just clamped my bed frame.
Oh, okay.
And it's actually pretty good. So I can...
Clone Studio says my favorite sets are Death Star and Star Destroyer and the Razor Crest. Cool. So yeah, guys in the chat, if you guys have any questions for Tony, by all means, please write them in the chat. And yeah, I'm going to be building for the next 30 minutes. Corey from A&A Hobbies is going to be hopping on. He says he's got some questions for you. And yeah, man, it's just chill, even if it's a bit quiet. If you want to go ahead and get to work, or if you have any questions for me, man, by all means. I've been asking you questions, so it's only fair that if you have anything you want to ask me, you can go ahead.
How long have you been building Lego?
I was a big Lego nerd when I was a kid, and then I took a 30-year break, man. And then I just got back into it 5 years ago, but more of a Lego business. I run a Lego library. I do Lego camps. I do all sorts of Lego events. I also do sell quite a few Lego, but I don't have a Bricklink store or anything like that. So I'm a Lego entrepreneur, but I'm also a school teacher. So
Yeah, when I was little, I did one of those stay after school Lego thing, and that was pretty fun. We did like motorized stuff.
Hey Tony, that's Corey down there. He's a little tired. He was on a 3.5-hour stream, so
Jeez.
it looks a little like shell shock.
The grind never stops.
Hey, Corey.
How are you, Tony? I'm impressed.
Pretty
I'm
good.
impressed. Like Star Wars is my thing. Okay. See? I got Star Wars.
Yep.
Star Wars.
Over there.
Star Wars. Like, I love all things Lego, but Star Wars is where I'm at.
Oh, UCS Millennium Falcon. There. That's my favorite Star
Yeah, that's
Wars.
Corey's favorite set.
Yeah. Followed very closely by, you can't see it, but it's the UCS helicarrier up there above my light. Here, I can move this.
What? Oh, are you on a phone, Corey? Can you not give us a...
No, it's my computer, but I can pick up my computer. See the UCS helicarrier? Oh, hold on a sec. Let me rearrange some stuff. Because, like this, that's my Star Wars.
Oh, there you go.
I just had to turn my light around.
Hey, Josh.
So, like, down there at the end, I got, like, some Harry Potter, Avengers, that kind of stuff, but I would say 80% of my stuff is all Star Wars.
So Corey, this is where I kind of had to put mine.
Head Star Wars. Oh.
He's got it in the closet.
Oh, no! Oh, my
Yep.
God. You should do a video on that.
Yep, it's right here. Favorite set. It's great.
Advent calendar, or did you make that one?
Oh, it's because it was like right here in the center of my room, but just like it's so much space.
So that Venator's got me really intrigued, man, because I want, if there's one Star Wars ship that I want more than anything else, it's a Venator, because they've only made the one play scale one, as far as I'm aware. And I want one so badly. Like, it's so much better looking than the Star Destroyer. Just the shape, like, it's just not that triangle, right? Like, the way it comes in and then flares back out, the way it's got the maroon colors in there. I would trade that Star Destroyer for a Venator any day of the week. Sorry if you can hear my kids running around. They've kind of been on their own for a couple hours.
Okay.
My wife
As long as they don't kill each other.
My wife just got home. It's probably fine.
Okay, so that Venator, is that one, like, the rights to those instructions are, like, sold to somebody?
I have no clue.
He's like,
there's too much legalities in this, Jazz.
I didn't design it specifically saying, "Oh, it's yours forever." I don't know.
yeah. Well, okay, because I also teach business.
Yeah.
In high school, so I'm really big on like patents and copyright, and so that's why I was fascinated, because I like see it both ways. If someone pays you $200, let's say, for the instructions for that ship, like, and they sell what, 10, and they make $250, and anything after that, it's like they're like making money. Do they tell you, well, you can't share that with anybody else? Like, do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Because they bought it from you, like they bought your property. So now do they own said property, or you just gave them access to your property?
It all depends on
I
whether
would
there's
say
paperwork.
gave access because with the Venator, it's the guy once said he actually wants to have like a section on his website dedicated to instructions. And he said that, well, I said that if you put my instructions for the Venator on there,
Yeah.
I want to do what Dave's Custom does. He does, was it 66% to the designer, and
There
then
you
he
go.
kept 30%.
Hey, Orange.
I think that's fair, right? Because if your design is popular, you're working because you know that you're going to get a percentage of what gets sold. And to me, that's fair.
Royalties is the way to go.
Royalties, exactly.
Because then you get your designs out there and they're making you money. You don't have to do anything else. You can move on and you're still getting that trickle coming in, right? Like, it's kind of like the Legos ideas thing. People design Legos ideas.
They get 1%.
Supporters. They get 1% of all the sales. It is what it is when it comes to Lego.
I know, but it should be higher. That's just my... Oh, look at that.
So that's what's on Dave's Customs.
Oh.
It's a police gunship, and it's 2,500 pieces.
Look at Corey's eyes.
Like, there's...
Oh,
Yeah, that's pretty sweet, man. Wow, you even made the sticker?
Yeah. I also found like another version of another guy's model, a little small model, so I put it next to mine. So it looks pretty cute.
Yeah, that thing is massive. Holy.
And there's David's buckles. So I set them next to each other.
Huh.
One is
Oh, I think you would like to see some of my Star Wars minifigures. Oh man.
Like I need that Venator in my life somehow.
You know what's funny, Corey? I look at that Venator and I know I have all those pieces.
I know. I'm like, I need that.
I have so much bulk.
I need those instructions.
So I'm gonna be I'm gonna be sending Tony a bag of bulk.
Thank you.
That'll be my contribution to your cause.
Sorry, I probably missed it. Where are you located from, Tony?
Oregon.
Oh, so you're in the States.
Yeah.
Jazz has a bad habit of leaving you on full screen for an uncomfortable amount of time.
Oh, sorry. Jeez.
I like seeing my face, so it's fine.
And how long have you been doing YouTube for?
Corey, you clearly weren't watching the show.
I was kind of wrapped up into something.
Like 8 months.
8 months? All right. So
Well, that's when I started posting like regularly.
Yeah, so you're kind of like in the same boat as we are.
Yeah, it was funny because when I looked at his channel history, it says 2012. And I'm like, what?
Yeah.
But again,
it's actually pretty late because I kind of wanted to make a YouTube channel like in 2008 or before that. Because I've been watching YouTube for my whole life, pretty much.
Hey Zach, hey Carter.
It just seems like you don't dabble in custom minifigures or any of that kind of stuff, like.
Oh yeah, I do.
It just seems like that's such a giant market.
Yeah.
Like when you look at Instagram and like Republic Bricks, and then you got like it just seems like it's a giant market because people want so many things that Lego doesn't make that it opens up this door to fill all these voids for people. But it just seems like a logistical nightmare. Like it really does.
I actually bought some custom figures for this MOC, and I know I shouldn't have done that. Now it's like I got that urge, like I gotta get a figure. This one doesn't exist. I need it. It's special.
Like I definitely would not have the patience to sit there and deckle out my own minifigures and all that stuff. And,
Me neither.
like I just don't have the. I would rather just buy it off somebody that has the patience to do it, right? So, but it's just fat. Like I'm starting to dabble with MOCs and stuff. I'm going to start my first big scale MOC, and who knows how long it's going to take me. But it's all a money thing, right? But
yeah,
it just one of the beautiful things about Lego is just whatever's in your head you can make in real life, and it's just I love it. Building a new 2020.
Yeah, because I started with sketches. That's it. And then it's like, do I have the parts for that? And I just make it here. So.
Do you use like a digital designer as well, right? Like Studio, whatever.
Yeah, sometimes.
So you're
not
more
really fast, though. This is just like off my brain.
That's amazing. And how many pieces do you figure is in that one behind you?
I said that earlier, but you know.
I was busy.
Okay, he said over 10,000, Corey.
Maybe,
for those who are curious as to what I am building, but right now the brakes are slammed because I cannot find. I keep saying, Tony, that I'm not going to be able to use sets on a stream, and now I'm going to stop because I am missing some pieces. So before I start cursing, I'm going to put it down.
Carter says, are you building a new 2022? No, there's no new 2022 sets out yet.
Do you see them behind me? I got a couple 2021 sets.
Filled the shelf quite nicely back there.
Yeah, it's getting there. My camera's off. It's like, but oh well. Buy orange bricks. Lego boy is leaving. Yeah, guys, we're gonna wrap this up in about 5 minutes or so. Again, I'm going to write the name of Tony's channel in the box below. Please check out his channel, guys. Tony Hardy, 1999. There you go. And have you had any backlash to the guy that you said you weren't designing it anymore? Did he like?
Definitely Republic Bricks. Yep, he's not the best person ever.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, hey man, I'm not doing this anymore. Leave me alone. I'm gonna go. Like,
so
have they been like, you know what? Good luck, or they're like, they haven't.
They're
been
actually all like apologetic, and the majority of them were like, "Oh, I can pay you more if it's okay." And I was like, "No, I don't want to. Just stop doing this."
Again, like if you could work into some kind of royalty deal, like then at least you know that will keep paying, right? Like, and like if you think in your head, well, now I got 24 sets out there that I have royalty deals on, and I'm working on another one, then it just doesn't stop. It just keeps compounding and compounding and compounding. But again, it's probably best to work out a relationship with one designer, and then they can promote your name, and then your products get recognition connected to you because they're giving you credit, right? So then it will start to snowball and that kind of thing. And it probably wouldn't be so deflating, but I could see how you're kind of like it. Like, I know I'm passionate about it. I'm mainly a set guy. Somebody else has designed this stuff and put it together, and I still cherish it like it's my own. Like, I could just imagine if I designed something like that and then it was out of my hands, it would drive me bonkers. I don't know how you could do that.
Yeah, just probably the main reason.
I probably already asked you this, but I know Bricklink has a thing where you can just dump all of the parts that you need and it'll give you, like, is there somewhere where you can do that, where you can just get an approximate as to how much a set that you design will cost?
Actually on said.io, there's an option to see how many, like the price of the vehicle or whatever the market is.
Yeah.
So I have to check that all the time to make sure the parts are like cheap and they exist. And that's another part that's really stressful.
Yeah. So again, that blue MTT, roughly how much do you think it would cost to make that? Just to like buy the pieces? Like just
right now, hopefully $200.
That's still
but
not
that's without shipping. So maybe $260.
That's with the pieces. Yeah, shipped. $260. And how much was the MTT? I have one actually. I still have one sealed, that brown one with the Darth Vader on it. I think that one
actually went to so locally there's a store called Bricks and Minifigs that sells used Lego Stars or used Star sets. Used Lego sets, and that's where I get a lot of my Lego stuff, because usually there's like this big table full with used Lego and stuff. So I get that.
You can pick a brick. Cool.
And it's great because you don't have to wear gloves, but you have to wear a mask because you're indoors.
Yeah.
But if you go to the Lego store, you have to, like, ask the person what you want, and next you don't know if you're gonna get them enough parts. So it kind of sucks. But what was I saying?
No, we were talking about like how much it costs, like to make those. But I like the fact that you can go somewhere, and if you know the parts that you want, rather than like spending hundreds of dollars on bulk or getting like a couple of pieces shipped, and then you have to pay like $1, to get a couple pieces shipped from every different store. Like, I definitely see that as being an advantage.
What I was saying was, they actually had an MTT at one of the stores near me. Yeah. So I actually got able to see like how big it was, like the 2007 version. So it was like about like that big, and I liked it, and I was like, oh, I can make it way better though, and I did. So
nice. Just want to say hello to Brick Clicker and All Bricks Count. Thank you so much, guys, for popping in. We are going to call it a day. Tony, I can't thank you enough for coming on to the stream. Don't quit. Keep working. Like I said, when I saw your video and I saw your designs, I'm definitely and it's like you said. I mean, to me, it looks like a real Lego set. Like you work for Lego and you designed a Lego set. Like, so that's really awesome. Corey, thank you so much for coming on after your long marathon.
Yeah, no, thanks for having me. I was like sitting in the chat going, oh man, I need to poke this guy.
No problem. So thank you so much. All Bricks Count, Thomas, Hire, Mickey Shy, Brick Clicker, Zach Coley, Mr. Starbrick, Sarah Starbricks, Lego Boy, Mama Lego, Carter, I'm pretty sure I already said your name, Orange Bricks, and we had, who else? Sir Bricks, Any Hobbies, and Josh on the Block, Clone Studios, lots of people showing up today. Hopefully this gives you a bit of a boost, Tony, a couple more subscribers, and yeah, I'm sure we're going to be chatting in the near future.
Yeah.
So
like
thank you so much, guys, and we'll see you guys on the next stream.